anyway. Bear with me. Well, that was a surprise start for tonight. Anyway, Steve likes to make out that he's a man of few words, which would come as a surprise to many of his friends, but he doesn't like to do too much public speaking, and I appreciated the effort you put in there, mate. Thank you very much.
How are you going to make up for it?
And look, yeah, I am. I have just a few brief things to share, a few thoughts about Steve. Some things I wanted to say to mark the occasion, and in particular, want to start myself with thanks as well to the usual crowd. Wanted to spend some time reflecting on how we've seen Steve grow and develop as a person. The farm environment in particular, living out here, has really been a fantastic place to bring up a family, and it's been a great environment. All the opportunities we had as an extended family to work together and to spend time handling the cattle and living out here, they have been, I think, instrumental in helping Steve to develop a really great work ethic. And he's always been a person who wants to get things done his way normally, but nevertheless he still likes to make sure that things get done very efficiently. And the environment out here was great in terms of the skills and things he got to try and do, working with equipment, learning to ride, first horses and then motorbikes after that. He's enjoyed, while he's been here, the benefit of a close family, with cousins and aunts and uncles living close. But his love of action and adventure really took off during his Boys Brigade years. And Helen and I are really grateful for the input he received from his leaders, and particularly Andrew Johansson. Andrew has been an absolute legend and has taught Steve many of the practical skills that have helped him to develop into the person he is. Andrew taught him to weld, to do mechanical repairs, fix cars as well as ride bikes. And he helped Steve get his first job in corn picking. So I just wanted to say tonight, Helen and I have our deepest appreciation to both Andrew and his wife Fiona for the way they've opened up their home and their property, and for the time they've allowed Steve to spend there, because at times it's been like a second home. And the skills he got there have served him really well. His time in Boys Brigade he really enjoyed. He went through to the point where he achieved their highest award, which was the Queen's Badge. But more than that, it's been probably the venue that has gained him his closest mates. Helen and I really appreciate and admire the quality of your mate Steve, and it's been a pleasure to have them spend time with us over the years. There's been Ben and Pete and Adam, and it's good to see that you've also got a younger generation of mates who've joined you here today. And Helen and I have also been pleased to see that Steve developed second generation friendships with many of our family friends, which has been rewarding for us. It wouldn't be a tribute to Steve's life without some mention of the Johansson family. They've been like a de facto family to him, and the amount of time he spent with them over the years, we've appreciated that. One of his highlights was he got to go over and visit the Joes in the Philippines some years back, which he counts as one of the high points of the things he's been able to get to do. I guess finally, Steve has come from a Christian family, and he was the first of our kids to become a believer. Helen and I were always very careful to explain to our kids why we believed in a risen Jesus, and to make clear to them that that choice of faith would be them for themselves to make their own. Steve made that choice when he was quite young, when he was 6. And Helen and I are really grateful for the guidance and example that he's had from amongst our many church family and friends, and particularly his youth group leaders and the likes of Daniel and Kelly and others who invested in him. Many of you who are here tonight have been instrumental in helping him grow up, and I believe this has helped round out his character and explain some of his generosity, his willingness to serve others, and his intentions to honour God in what he does. I was particularly proud of him. When out of his first pay packet after becoming an apprentice, he decided to take on responsibility for a compassion child, and from just his apprentice wages to think of someone else in more difficult circumstances. And I think that's been a measure of the sort of person that Steve is. He likes to be helpful and useful in a practical way. He doesn't like to be out the front in things. He just likes to be behind the scenes making them happen. Steve, Mum and I think you've made a very good start in life, mate. We hope you continue to grow to maturity in your faith. We know we didn't manage to smooth out all the rough edges as you grew up, but we really admire the person that you have become. I liked to tell him when he was younger that it was no good to have fun at other people's expense. Nevertheless, he continues to enjoy teasing his mother constantly. My hope for the future is that you will spend more time giving your mother a hug when she wants it, and ultimately to kick off your own family life when you meet the right girl at the right time. I finally have a prayer. Yeah, and if it's by the mail order or internet, I'm happy. But I had a final prayer for him, which was simply, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He watch over you and your loved ones. May He give you His peace, and may your household follow Him all the days of your life. Amen.
Thank you.